successful. So again, anytime you're just farming in the middle of nowhere, out of the safety of being able to go into the trees or towards a tower, that's going to give Hokori a bit of an advantage here. Because you don't have the levels yet on the Tiny. Undying, just incredibly strong level 1. It's like Gardic is just going to
top lane,
tank up a lot of
HFN.
these.
He's going to go down. First blood for Vitaly, and there we go.
Immediately at level 2, they went for it.
From ADR. So now the fact that King ID is like, all right, I'm going to get one up on you now. Instead of, secure with the rune, and also put a lot of pressure on so that the Storm Spirit can't freshen up in the resources as top lane. Making another attempt onto Duster. As Vitaly up to a killing spree already on the Death Prophet. And HFN, he's going to be chased down as well. Shards are up in 5 seconds. He could look for a TP up, but hasn't got the confirmation of Theolacor's skill bit at the moment. Now he's going to see the snowball. What's the call, Luna? To go for the straight up TP. It's a costly one. If you get killed off, you can't rejoin the lane. So he recognizes there is no escape. Try and pump in as much damage as I possibly can. As bottom lane, the action continues to break out, but just some spells being traded.
Getting your levels up, making sure that you can make good first use out of the Primal Roar. You've got a lot of damage that you're able to combo together with the Tiny and the AA if you're just able to get that level 6 on Beastmaster.
It's a big rotation though. They should be able to get King RD. Nice toss onto the tower though. Gardic's in trouble as well. They'll secure with a kill, and Artavo's going to get some bonus gold thanks to the tombstone.
Tried to get the deny there, I've seen him.
Yeah, he does now. That's huge. Really being able to slow down Analog, especially with the regen. Because if they get the kill, that gives Vites... yeah, he's going to have level 6 actually with this next creep wave. Bottom lane though. Tavo's still in some trouble. As Hokori holding 3 members down bottom, but with ADR joining the fray, Theolacor is going to end up going down. Even considering about going for Gardic as well, as King RD is going to sweep over to the left side. Looks like they won't even require the damage out of the Tiny. Gardic's just gonna... Why not run up, make him work for it? He'll get it in the end.
I feel like it would be worth it if you got a kill onto HFN in the meantime, but really good recognition from him. Again, just playing around this mid lane, TPing away from where a lot of the aggression was, and that's on the back of this Observer Ward that's come down here. Just spotted out the fact that Analog's been hanging around this lane for quite some time.
They're going to get the roll already level 6 on Tavo. Oh no, and now Analog as well is going to be a bit cautious. They're able to pop the regen so he doesn't have this left standing with him to escape. Meanwhile, top side though, Vitaly gets a big kill and the extra damage onto the tower.
That regen just coming in at the inopportune time, right? It hadn't completely expired, the rune just sitting in the bottle. Still was about 30 or so seconds away. At least you get something out of it with being able to take this tower at top. And well, it means that Vitaly is going to have a much better start to this game, at least. Get into that early ring of health available for himself.
At the bottom room, look at the fight that we got breaking out. Both sides recognizing the importance of the power runes, and it looks like Radiant's going to come out on top. A 1-for-1, getting rid of the Tiny, but the Shards perfect positioning once again. So they'll turn their attention over to Duster, but meanwhile, this is giving ADR a free fight to be able to deal with another support. As Analog should be able to just escape, though ADR might be in some trouble. Vitaly sweeping.
Okay, stays alive, and you also didn't get the urn charges replenished as well on Vitaly, so a little bit of that kill threat lessened, which is kind of significant, and PA's already been forced back into the jungle. Really surprising that Beastmaster was able to get
ADR's going to be in King RD as well. Look at the stun lock. They get the Storm Spirit. Beautiful use of the chain control. ADR should be okay. Actually, dissimulates on cooldown as well. Look at the damage that Vitaly's stacking up. This Spirit Siphon already maxed out is chunking the members down on Wolf Team. Vitaly's going to get a triple kill. Only 9 minutes into the game, Vitaly is 7-0-1. What a complete night and day difference here from the offlane Death Prophet.
Someone's going to need to come bottom to be able to deal with this. Tavo with that, might be a little bit slow with this retreat though. Will be indeed. Analog just trying to clear out these creeps as quickly as he can, but doesn't quite have the damage to be able to do so just yet. Up.
Should go down. King RD with this invis wrapping all the way around. He's getting close to the tier 1 tower that they're going to they're going to toss ADR in instead. And he's going to be in with the damage as well. So both supports going to be the sacrifice to start, but Analog's going to be cautious how long he sticks around. He doesn't have the greatest mana pool. But again, the shards locks in Dots up. 6 deaths on the Ancient Apparition. They're really starting to rack up. And this has really all been off the back of how Theo LaCour. They do have to be very, very cautious of how they take these fights on Hokori.
Good map recognition coming through, though, from Wolf Team. Just not giving up these kills for free. Looking to try and maybe play around this.
We're going to have a fight by this rune. Yeah, there's the Ice Blast coming out. Gardic's just gone. At least it gets the Arcane Silver Linings. And meanwhile, Theolacor as well is getting chased down by Tavo Summons. And that's a second member that's going to be killed off.
All right. It's not like PA is just sitting back and farming unopposed either. I mean, Luna's farming basically just as quickly. And we know that a Luna's always going to be able to...
The priority they've been putting on these power runes. It's going to be another rune secured, a double damage rune as well, which is going to be important for this fight. I believe...
They smoked under that vision.
Yeah. Look at the positioning. Dust on the high ground along with Tavo. King ID is going to look to intercept, but Analog's onto Duster instead. They'll be able to take the Ancient Apparition out of the equation, but meanwhile, Wolf Team have the opportunity to deal with the Tombstone, and they're going to look to back up. Reevaluating how they want to take the team fight as Vitaly's charging in with the Exorcism, but Gardic still playing with the ultimate as well. He can start to slow down the retreat on Wolf Team. And Hokori, they're playing with every single member through this skirmish, and they'll come out on top. 3 members taken down as Lumiere gets the double kill as well. And these are really good signs here. Lumiere with a Battle Fury.
Want to get him his level 12 and his BKB. Oh, look at his positioning on Vitaly as well.
King ID is going to find him. Can get that toss back. Gardic is nearby. If they can kite the fight away from the Tombstone, but now with the Ice Path onto Vitaly, they've got the potential to be able to blow up the Death Prophet. No, having a care in the world about the sustain. And now they're going to turn to deal with the rest of the members onto Hokori, as well as the roll from Tavo holds back Theolacor. An incredible fight from Wolf Team, and look at them. They're considering Roshan now off the bat.
Stress really starts to come in. Someone's going to need to respond to this. Who's going to put their body first? Might need to be Gardic. Ends up showing.
He's not the one, man.
Going on to.
He's going to die to the creeps.
I think it is.
And King ID is going to jump. Tombstone's out, but look at this with the backline.
Found the backline.
He sees the Ancient Apparition, but instantly the counter initiation's there. The Aghanim Scepter reveal enough to control the Storm Spirit for the moment, but it still looks like Hokori. They can turn this around off the back of the BKBs. They'll be able to deal with the first life, but can they set up for round 2? As ADR will chase down Vitaly down to the southern side with the magic immunity on cooldown. They can just blow up the Death Prophet with the beams raining down Hellfire. And now, meanwhile, to the northern side, the PA at least is able to clean up King ID, but it will not matter as Wolf Team, an incredible fight off the back of the recent items being picked up. High gun. I think just saw the dinosaur walking back. Smoke on smoke, but King ID's in. The jump of the combo with the Ice Blast. It doesn't connect though. A great start for Hokori. They're able to sidestep out of the Ice Blast combo, but able to silence again. They get the stun lock, taking down Analog, and they're going to look to chill charge on forward as Vitaly with the BKB. A little bit too trigger happy. So what looked good for
the Resonant Pulse, right? Ended up getting the silence onto Theolacor. So with that Blink Dagger reveal from the Tusk, they weren't able to get that Walrus Punch up into the air. He lives.
They're under a hawk, man. There's a lot of information as King ID gets a jump. The snowball, though. A beautiful timing. Oh, man, Theolacor, that was perfect. But now the roar and the turnaround. Is the damage going to be able to solve it? Might be enough, but they still bring him down. Storm Spirit again. Even this time through the BKB will go down.
Gotta kill the Beastmaster, man. That's what I'm saying. He's the only reason that he dies there. As long as you're just not being completely locked in place. And they use the Exorcism. So they can even feel confident to go up onto this high ground. At least pop the glyph, perhaps.
They've got the Hawk. They're going to see the Death Prophet again this time. The same Hawk. The same place they jumped last time. Vitaly can pop the BKB. Theolacor's going to move in forward as well.
All right.
They'll finally get ADR. But still, it looks like HFN with the Eclipse are able to blow him up with ease.
I mean, he didn't hood, man. That's the only reason that Death Prophet died in that fight. It's just a little bit of these tiny plays, amplifying it to so much more. And again, these pickoffs, because of the vision that they've got, because of the fact that they're grouping up and playing around the strength of this Luna, being able to full-on man fight, means that, I mean, you don't want to go into this, man. It's a 4v3 right now.
They've got a nice wall on the high going to play with.
Blow up. Lucky.
Lumière's going to look to blow up the Ancient Apparition. He might be able to do so, but a force staff to reposition the north. And Analog's going to be able to zip on forward as well. They haven't killed Roche. They might be able to claim this HFN, though. They need to guard the BKB on the Luna. A Delta split to the right and south, guarding, protected with a Glimmer Cape as well, but Lumière's jumped back in. They've done a good job to kite this for the moment, but Roche is so incredibly low that Wolf team, they need to stick around, and they're going to do just that. But Lumière, targeting down the Luna, the Raud's going to hold the back. Will not matter with the damage coming out from Analog. This time, the Storm Spirit will be able to thrive in the Roche fit. They secure a double kill. They're going to move to ADR next as well. They don't want to try and secure Roche, though. HFN, they need this.
No Raw.
The Luna just brought back. You need this Aegis on the Luna, but look at Vitality recognizing, just shoving him away from the pit, making sure they don't have the opportunity to get the Aegis of the Immortal. As Lumière again jumps in, wicked sick on the Phantom Assassin, and they completely zone them away. Vitality doing God's work, just pushing Wolf team.
A little bit of a vision advantage for once this game would be so significant towards their chances. And
again, look at
Vitali,
this.
Look at his positioning.
The Hawk, but the Water higher gun Vitali instantly blinking down. Gardick's going to play with the Tombstone as well, but the zip in, they're going to try and deal with the Ancient Apparition. Meanwhile, Lumière as well. Look at the damage for the Phantom Assassin. He'll jump on forward. HFN's gone, completely taken out of the equation without a buyback. Hokori, what a beautiful play. Vitali's... So we will have buybacks pretty shortly here for Wolf team. ADR,
he's going to put themselves first.
He's trying to get the gold. Not like this, though.
Oh, the
silence is there. Lumine's going to jump with the Abyssal Blade. The damage, it's not enough for double force stuff. He's going to be out, but they're on HFN instead. The Luna just gets blown up. They use all the defensive toolkit to keep the ADR alive, and all it means the rest of the cause will come at a cost, as ADR will still not escape as Hokori fighting for. No one goes down on Radiant, and now they can reap the rewards. Yeah, only one at the moment to be expected with how he's performed. 11, 1, and 9 for the carry player on Hokori. And one final siege to close out this series and secure a top 6.
Vitali as well, he's got the Aeon disc available for himself. Just needs to assemble it, so as long as he's
pretty quick on the burst. Oh my! Tiny's gone, but it's going to buy back to help out. The Roar is there. They need a way to try and keep the Storm Spirit alive with the chain control. Analog's falling low, but Lumière is making the space. A jump in, forcing the dieback out on Tiny. Now Lumière is going to try and go for the Beastmaster instead. Going to buy back to be able to rejoin, but Wolf team, well, they need some answers, and they might not have them. They're almost getting the PA, but a jump out, and maybe considering a jump back in. Well, Vitali is going to do it first, but the Analog is freshened up in the resources. An ultra kill for Lumière. It's only worthwhile to give the man a rampage with how incredible he's performed. Well, unfortunately, with the Aegis getting ticked out. Oh, no, he'll go for it. There we go. A rampage for Lumière. A double rampage for the carry player on Hokori. What a performance for him. 17, 1, and 10. Slams the door shut, being able to secure their first series victory and moving forward to make it in the upper bracket semi-finals here for the TI-11 qualifiers.
It was a much harder fought victory than I was thinking that Hokori would have to put forward, but this is what happens, right? Wolf team, they're no strangers to high pressure.